Welcome to class. How do you find the area A bounded by the curve y equals x squared minus 6x plus 5? Now here is the curve here, and you can see now it intercepts at 1 at x equals 1 and x equals 5. Okay, so here's the area. So how do you go about it? So the first thing you need to do whenever you encounter questions like this now is to find the intercept at which the curve meets the x-axis. But in this case, we've been given already. But for you to actually do that, all you just need to do is to equate this function to 0, then factorize. Okay, so now the next thing we just need to do now, since we now know that this is the lower boundary and this is the upper boundary, okay, which is the intercept between the curve and the x. Okay, so let us recall that a, then b, a and b, which represent the upper boundary and the lower boundary, then equals the upper function. Let's just use top minus the bottom, the x. Okay, now the question is, where is the top and where is the bottom? At the top now is this line here, this horizontal line. Okay, so that is the top, and in this case is y equals 0. Okay, since it's a straight line and originate from what? 0. Then the bottom is now then the curve, this curve from here through. Okay, and which represents the whole of this, which represents this. Okay, so all we just need to do then is this. Now the integral, then 5, which represents a, then 1, which represents b, the upper and the lower. Then the top here, take note, this is 0, then minus, then here you have what? X squared minus 6x plus 5 dx. Okay, so the next thing what we just need to do is let us simplify this, or let us just open the bracket. So here you have 5 1. Then if I to open this bracket, now this negative sign affect whatever you have in the bracket. So here you have negative x squared, then plus 6x, then minus 5 dx. So the next thing we just need to do is to integrate this function inside the parentheses, and this gives us, in square bracket, here you have negative x raised to 3 all over 3, then plus 6x raised to 2 all over 2, then minus 5x. Then you close the bracket. Take note, 5 and 1. Okay, I guess we can simplify this. 2 here 1, 2 here 3. So we have here negative x raised to 3 all over 3, then plus 3x squared, then minus 5x. Take note of our limit 5 and 1. So the next thing we just need to do, let's evaluate the upper boundary. And how do we do that? Is to plug in 5 for x. Okay, so by doing that, we have here that when x equals 5, so we then have here that negative 5 raised to 3 all over 3, then plus 3 times 5 raised to 2 minus 5 times 5. Okay, and this will give us negative 125 all over 3, then plus here you have 25. 25 times 3, that'll give us 75. Then minus 25. Okay, when we evaluate further, we have this is negative 125, then all over 3, then plus 75 minus 25, that should give us 50. Okay, so we then have evaluating for this will give us negative 125, then plus multiplying 3 by both multiplying the whole of this by 3, so we have 125, then plus 150 all over 3, which then give us 25 over 3. Okay, so the next we need to do also is to evaluate for 1. Okay, so when x equals 1, so here we have a negative 1 raised to 3 all over 3, then plus 3 times 1 raised to 2, then minus 5 times 1. Now, which gives us negative 1 over 3, then plus 3, then minus 5. Okay, which also gives us negative 1 over 3, then minus 2, which then gives us, if we are to multiply the whole of this, okay, by 3, so this gives us negative 1, okay, minus 6, then all over 3, then this gives us negative 7 over 3. So the next thing we need to do now is to subtract the value of the lower boundary from the upper boundary. So here we have that 25 all over 3 minus negative 7 over 3. Okay, which gives us 25 over 3, then plus 7 over 3, which gives us 25 plus 7, that should give us 32 over 3. All right, so this is the final answer, and this is the area of A here. All right, thank you. And if you love what I've just done, kindly like and share this video with other learners. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye bye.